As you all probably should know, Jagr has had a legendary career over the years. In this video, we're going to find out, can a team of all Jagrs win the cup by themselves? On NHL 18's Hockey Ultimate Team, EA released a bunch of different versions of Jagr where his stats were based on the performance of his time on a particular team. We will be using these cards to create our team. But Brian, there are only 9 Jagrs that were released and there can be 18 players on a team. Well, that's not entirely true because more versions of Jagr were released throughout the year to help us make an 18-man squad. There's this maxed out 99 overall Jagr, 99 in every stat that we're going to end up using because he is a badass. We have this special Jagr called the Flashback Jagr, which they released a card when he scored his 600th career NHL goal, and it has completely different stats from the other Jagrs. You have a bunch of Jagrs on the Penguins like these, which commemorated the NHL centennial season. You have his normal card, the 84 overall, and when he reached a milestone at 85 overall. So I'm going to take the stats on all of these Jagrs. We're not going to include synergies because that's going to make them even better than, well, I guess that they are. I think that they're high enough overall anyway. For goalies, I was thinking that we could use 2 of the best goalies that Jagr had the pleasure of being teammates with, but then I thought that would be a little bit too overpowered since these Jagrs are already 90 overall or higher for the most part. And I thought maybe we can just pretend that Jagr's in net and he has no goalie skills whatsoever and just give him like the lowest possible overall goalie. But then I thought it would be very hard for these Jagrs to really win any games when every shot's going in. So let's take a peek at what I decided to do with that. We gotta make them the same size, and then we look at goalie stances. Which one of these goalie stances looks like Jagr could actually be doing? We looked through a lot of these goalie stances, but I think that this last one's gonna exemplify it the most. Right here, where it looks like Jagr's just waiting for the puck to be shot right at his glove. Hopefully it doesn't exactly change how well he performs. But that's his goalie stance. You're welcome, Jagr, if you ever look at this video and you want to become a goalie. This is how you should be standing. For every Jagr, I made sure that the mullet was on him so that the power of the mullet can soar through everyone's veins. Didn't care too much about the face. I don't know if there was a face that closely resembles Jagr. Didn't bother to look for it. When it comes to the stats, most of the stats I ended up pulling from his 92 overall player, such as poke checking, speed, agility, basically the stats you could find from a skater, just so that we didn't have to play around with it too much. Then I thought we had to be a little bit more creative with some of these other stats, such as vision. Does Jagr wear glasses? I don't think so. We're gonna bump that up to 85. Does Jagr know his angles? You betcha he does. He knows those angles real well. He can recover pretty well from blackmail. He didn't bother to keep her, so rebound control is going to be a little bit lower. How often does he break away from the gym? Pretty much never, so that's going to be pretty high. I'd like to think he goes between the legs 5-hole pretty often, so we'll bump that up to 90. Glove and stick side's a little tricky, but I imagine he's well versed with his stick. His hockey stick. I feel like I had to clear that up and not as great on the glove. All in all, makes him an 80 overall goalie. He's also an elite goalie, so we gotta make sure that that's the case. From here, we have to create our own team. We're gonna call them the Traveling Jagrs. I felt like eating curly fries, so that's the play-by-play team name, don't judge me. The arena name is gonna be the Jagrland. It closely resembles the Fatherland, so we're gonna go with that. For logos, this kind of looks like a mullet, so I'm going with this as well. Let's add in some colors, make sure it blends with his hair, uses his skin color, shows his pearly white teeth, and pays tribute to the Penguins since that's where he's best known for playing. Unless you just started watching the NHL in the past few years, then you'll probably think it's the Panthers. In the end, it looks something like this, and damn, don't you think that looks kind of like Jagr? I mean, what else could it be? Who else could it be? Maybe it's Spider-Man. Then a quick look at the jerseys that I made for the Traveling Jagrs. We used black, gold, and skin color. The curve kind of reminds me of a wave, and Jagr's gonna be surfing all day long. Don't care if that wave is made out of sand, alright? We do this really quickly for the home jersey, do it really quickly for the away jersey. A little different setup, just because, I don't know, doesn't matter. And finally, move on to the most important part of the video, and that is the mascot. Which of these mascots scream Jagr? Is it the Devil? He did play for New Jersey. Turns out you can have the logo as a mascot head, so we're gonna be using that. When I apply the team colors, it goes the opposite way, and I'm like, whatever, I'm not gonna waste my time to, like, fix them. We obviously need furry bodies. Jagr loves himself some furry bodies. But I ended up going with this one just because I've never seen it before. It looked kind of cool. I apologize if I didn't have Jagr's best interest in mind when I made the mascot. So now we're going to head on into franchise mode and see how they perform. Got a GM name. Let's go with the Jagermeister. We have to substitute a team, so we'll just pretend like the Vegas Golden Knights were never formed, right? No, we can't do that if they're the top team right now in the NHL. Instead, the worst performing team right now is the Arizona Coyotes, so let's substitute them out. Sorry, Ekman Larson, you're going to have to find a new team. Maybe you can join the Traveling Jagrs. I don't know. The Traveling Jagrs with a cheap budget. Top players include Jagr, Jagr, and Jagr. Division realignment. Considering this is in the Czech Republic, probably better if it's in the East Coast, right? That's okay. They'll live. None of this moral meetings. I don't want to be notified every day that someone's upset, that Jagr's upset or happy. CPUs can trade all they want if they want to stop the Super Jagr team. All right, so here we go. If I go over to edit lines, you'll notice, hopefully, we have all the Jagrs. Would you like to keep your lines up to date? No. Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. The team kind of stacked on 90 plus overall players, but that's just kind of how HUT stats translate over to franchise mode. If I go to defense, you'll see that the 3 weakest Jagrs are back here. We probably do want them on the last line. Might actually even be better if they're all on the same forward line, so we can kind of have a stacked defense. Now when I'm trying to substitute Jagr for Jagr, this might be a problem. Yeah, which Jagr do I substitute them for? That's, This one. Let's go with this one. Same with you. Jagr, 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 Jagr. This Jagr looks like the right Jagr. So if I go to offense, that's not how you do that, is it? So now we have Jagr playing offense and defense. All right, back out. Back out. No. Fix it somehow. That can get confusing when it's all Jagrs on the team. Yeah, okay. All right, you know what? Fine. Fine, I just go here. And we just get the weakest Jagrs instead. That might work. Okay. There we go. That's good enough, right? So now we have the team of all Jagrs. Forward lines all stacked. Defense lines, why are you here? No, seriously, why are you here? Who are we missing? Is that the Jagr we are missing? No, it's not. Oh, no. Scratch. Which Jagr scratched? I don't know. Which Jagr's on no lines? You're on no lines? Let's add you. How do I add you? Best lines. No. Oh, did that work? Did that work? Okay, okay, that reset it. Thank God. Let's do. Can we do a quick swap from here? We can't. But anyways, let's see if these Jagrs can carry these 80 overall goalie Jagrs that are just very athletic, but probably can't stop pucks all that well. So we're gonna go over to the calendar. Going to try to simulate ourselves to the playoffs. If we don't make it, we're obviously going to start over until we win a cup. I'm just kidding. Let's see how we do in the preseason. Yeah. Oh, I think we just barely hit the salary cap floor. Okay. I'm done with the scouting trip you asked me to do. I'm waiting on your next assignment. I'm pretty sure you're not going to find any more Jagrs out there, so there's no reason for you to keep scouting. 42 lost. That's not a good start. But we follow that up with 3 wins in a row. Okay, Jagrs. Okay. No. No. No more Jagrs. 4 wins in a row. 5 wins in a row. Jagrs are looking good in the preseason. And then Vancouver beats us, of course. All right, let's sum up to here. See what happens. 8-7 overtime win. Okay, high-scoring games. That makes sense when you have an 80 overall goalie in the back. But we're off to a good start here. 3-1. 3-2. More high-scoring games. We score a lot. Sometimes we let in a lot, too. That's okay. As long as we are in a winning mood. Jagr's always in a winning mood. In general, I feel like it'll be a good year for rookies. Who cares? Like, we're not drafting any more Jagrs. Same thing with the scouting. Oh, they're trying to steal Jagr from me. Wait. Oh, wait. We're getting Jaromir, right. That's how that works. Well, he's not Jagr. Why do we want him exactly? No, you can get out of my face. Oh my god, I wonder. Are they going to try stealing some Jagrs from me? They're like, bruh, we need to borrow one of your Jagrs. Is it okay if you lend them to us? We'll give you, Crosby or McDavid. We lose to Buffalo of all games. Yep, that makes sense. Jagrs love themselves some Buffalo. Win some more games, 15-4. Somehow the Tucson Roadrunners, 11-5, just because they're being influenced by our Jagrs right now. So they're performing pretty well there as well. Phaneuf, Borowiecki, no. We're fine with the Jagrs we have. Oh, Paul Ledoux. Are you a Jagr? I didn't think so. 19-5, Jagrs. Somehow I think the Vegas Golden Knights are actually doing better than us. Like, the real world ones. We're not going to talk about that. Is Colorado really trying to steal our mayonnaise right now? Yo, our Jagrs need that on their sandwiches. I don't think we can give that to them. No, we don't want your Eric Johnson. Get out of my face. 28-7-1. Can we keep this up till playoffs? Probably. Boychuk, Seidenberg. We don't even need 2 defensemen either. I like how we have a Minnesota Wild draft pick. I don't know where that came from. Still trying to steal mayonnaise from us. Everyone wants Mayo. First it was Red Wings, and then it was Colorado, then Florida, and now St. Louis. Why? Does this country not have any mayonnaise? Nope, trade deadline passed, and no one seems to want any Jagrs on their team. Well, your problem. Or wait, or is it the 27th? Nope, turns out it's the 27th. We're not there yet. I'm sorry. Alright, now it passed, and nobody wants us. That's okay. Like how we keep losing to Vancouver. God damn it. Why? Man, we just lost 2 games in a row as the traveling Jagrs. I don't believe it. This team, no. This team can't just lose 2 in a row. We're not built for that. 7-4 win, 7-4 loss. And we end the season 58-20-4. Not as good as our 82-0 Shanghai Pandas, but that's okay. We'll forgive the traveling Jagrs for not being as good. Let's make it into the playoffs where we face Calgary, team we just lost to the previous week. They have a 41-34 record. Should be pretty easy, right? Calgary versus Jagr. Wait a second. I just realized Calgary just got rid of Jagr, which makes this very ironic. Now Jagr can get some payback against them. Before I do that, let's take a look at the stats somewhere. Stats. That has to be a thing somewhere, right? Team leader. Maybe I should have done that before for the season stats. Oh, here we go. A crop of 4 Jagrs are on top, beating out McDavid, Pacioretty somehow being second non-Jagr up here. Kessler as well. That is pretty crazy. But otherwise, the Jagrs are doing pretty well. No 50-goal season for the Jagrs either. So a lot of assisting. Looking over here, nothing too exciting. Shooting percentage, time on ice. They're going to be really bad at face-offs. That's not a surprise. Let's see, how much did, where are we? Where are we? There you are. How much did the actual Jagr get? I'm not saying that, you know, these aren't the actual Jagrs. 24 points. Who the hell are you, and why are you not Jagr? Why were you on this team? Another guy, Kyle Wood. We have Mayo, our boy, you know, mayonnaise, which is okay. I'm fine with Mayo and I'm fine with Lada, because, you know, Mocha Lada. But everyone else, what are you doing here? I guess sometimes Jagr needs to take a break. That's okay. And of course the, wait a second. Did we kill the other Jagr? Defenseman. What the hell? Who the hell are you? Oh, wait. No, it's because they're not. That's not their natural position. Never mind. That makes sense. I didn't think our team was going to substitute out the bad Jagrs for, well, those guys. Oh my god, did they send down Jagr to the AHL? Is that why they're also doing really well? Those 2, like, 80 overall Jagrs? Yeah, I didn't really look into that. Sorry. Wait, let's go to the AHL. AHL? AHL? Oh my god! They actually did really well. Why the hell do we have a 92 Jagr in the AHL? Then 83 overall Jagr, 82 games played, 88 points. 77 overall Jagr, 79 games played, 70 points. So pretty good there, I'd say. Traveling Jagr's 120 points. Next closest team would be the Washington Capitals with 102 points. You know, teams that made it to the playoffs, teams that we might see in the future. I am the Jagermeister, and I say we're sweeping them in 4. And look, we didn't sweep them in 4 because we lost that game. Alright, 3-1. That's okay. We got this. Don't even need to play that game for the Jagr. Okay, that's fine. 3-2. Okay, that's not cool. You can't just lose to Calgary in round 1. You can't just get first rounded just like that. So don't let me down, Jagrs. I'm not playing this game for you. You can do this. I believe in you. I believe! They did. Okay, that was actually pretty close. Up next is Edmonton, who somehow made the playoffs after. Oops, okay, we'll just pretend that happened. Okay, I mean it did happen, so we don't have to pretend it happened. But Edmonton makes the playoffs after being like 20 points out at this point in the year. So simulate some more. 3-0. Oh, they're gonna have to reverse sweep Jagr, and I don't see that happening. Quick 4-0 sweep of the Oilers. We make our way over to Winnipeg. Quick 4-0 sweep against them as well, I'm sure. No, it's not. A quick 3-1 sweep. That's like a sweep. It's kind of like a rake. We just raked all over them. The last team that we play against in the finals is against Philly, which is the team that Jagr came back to after his stint in the KHL. You know, what if Jagr never went to the KHL? He probably wouldn't end up in Philly. So let's go up to, oh, crap. Holy crap! What just happened? I was talking, and then I stopped, and then somehow this happened. Why? Who the hell do the Flyers have? How can they just walk over Jagr like that? Like they did by not re-signing him. Alright, Jagrs, don't do this to me, okay? You got this. You have a bunch of 99 overalls, for God's sake. I just want to see who the Flyers have. I mean, I know who they have now, but maybe they picked up, like, Crosby or something. Like, along the way. No, Nyquist, there's a different face. He is -10. Okay. Jack Johnson, he's not a Flyer. Trevor Daley, he's not a Flyer. McDonald's still somehow a Flyer. Yeah, I'm surprised that they're doing so well when their highest player is Drew. I think there's no way in hell we're getting swept. So I have to simulate this next game. No way in hell. No way in hell. Hell is in the way. We got swept 4-0 in the finals. Are you kidding me? Wow. Well, that sucks. Because I was going to play a game with the Jagrs, but I'm like, nah, we can't lose 4 in a row. Let them, like, win once or twice, and then I'll play a game, and then see what happens at the end. But no! The Jagrs don't want another cup. They have enough cups. I mean, between them all, they have, like, 30 cups. 32, 30, 36? There's 18 of them. But then some got sent down to the AHL. So it's a bunch of variables there. But around 30 cups, we'll say. And, well, they didn't want another one, it seems. As the Philadelphia Flyers were able to take down the traveling Jagrs, a team full of Jagrs, and a team full of Jagrs could not win a Stanley Cup. But let's look at the player awards. We, of course, have Jaromir Jagr being the Art Ross Trophy winner. Also the Hart Memorial Trophy. Not the James Norris Memorial Trophy. Obviously, don't have the best defenseman. Jagr cannot be the best defenseman. That's okay. Lady Bing, so nice of Jagr. Also, not the Calder Memorial. I was just looking at the black face. That is Tyson Jost, I think. Conn Smythe, well, weren't that valuable in the playoffs. Conn Smythe goes to Giroux. Vezina, not to Jagr. Neither is the William M. Jennings. Masterton, yeah, that we can't do anything about that. Selke, we could not win the Selke with a 99 overall Jagr. That's pretty crazy. Ted Lindsay somehow goes to Jagr. And Maurice Richard, we didn't score the most goals either. I didn't notice that. Tarasenko scores the most goals in the season. Ted Lindsay somehow goes to Jagr. And Maurice Richard, we didn't score the most goals either. I didn't notice that. Tarasenko scores the most goals in the season. So that'll do it for this video. The traveling Jagrs don't have to win a cup in their first year. Dude's gonna play until he's 100 years old, so there's plenty more seasons for them to try to win the cup. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in another video.